very small hours of the morning.
This isn't real. He's gonna eat me. This isn't real. This can't be real, can it? I mean, I must have fallen asleep at the wheel or something. This must be some kind of crazy, hyper-lucid dream of some kind. 1, 2, 3. Wake up! Nothing. I pinch myself and it hurts. This bitch is stupid. I struggle with the very sturdy handcuffs. How is this even happening? Did I die? No, that can't be true. The car arrives at a town. A typical small town that you would see on a magazine or real estate website. Except it looks like shit, and there's monsters roaming the streets. This must be a Halloween party. Oh my, look at that art. Look at that art right there. That's some top-notch art if I've ever seen top-notch art. We finally pull up to a building resembling a police station. Officer Gruff, this boar, exits the car, and I see several others with weapons drawn as the car door opens and I step out into the line of possible fire. I tense up as the boar grabs my arm and pulls me easily from the cop car. I can see different creatures, demons, and beasts. This is insane. What kind of Hollywood set did I walk onto? Oh, you walked onto an M. Night Shyamalan set, bitch, the worst kind. Just as I try to hide from all the weapons, a walking, talking golden retriever comes up to me with no weapon drawn and speaks calmly. Easy there, bud. No sudden moves, alright? Now let's get you in and have a little chat. We can do that, right? Oh, okay. I step forward and he pulls back away from me, keeping some distance as I am pushed along. It seems they're more afraid of me than I am of them. Regardless, I walk with Officer Boarface and his dog through the doors of the building. I am brought through poorly maintained and dimly lit gray halls. I sense all of their eyes, yellow, red, and green ones, watching me and my every move. This isn't real, is it? Just as I get a quick and dirty tour of the police station, they throw me into a room. Oh shit, they're gonna give me a prostate exam. It's quite obvious that the room is for interrogations. The mirrored wall gives it away. How traditional for a very non-traditional group of beasts, monsters, I don't even know. My head is spinning from the speed of which my life just got flipped and turned upside down. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I sit for quite some time. I stare at the walls and the ceiling, not daring to move. The speakerphone jumps to life and a cold, calculating female voice speaks to me. Would you prefer to speak with Officer Gruff? He was the individual tasked to take you in, or do you prefer to speak with another member of the force? I haven't had the agency to determine anything until now. Maybe they can be reasoned with. They are giving me a choice for once. Bitch, I am not speaking with Officer Gruff. Fuck that. Speak with somebody else. I don't know what to expect. I'm very nervous. Hopefully this other monster can understand me and realize that this is a huge mistake. Oh. Ooh. Oh, this beat. Alright, check me out. Hopefully he is level-headed and maybe it won't get me killed or something worse. Reluctantly, I blurt out. Someone else? Someone else? We will send someone else in to question you. Question you. Thank you. Thank you. Kill them with kindness. I hear the thump of boots come to the door, and swinging it open is a familiar yet unusual face. If you could call that a face. It's a dog from earlier. Now with this light, I can make out what he is more clearly. He has a smiling face of a playful golden retriever. Let me stop. I guess I should not have been so worried. His tail wags and his fur is thick. I guess he can take a bite out of a crime. Oh shit, hold on. I really hope his name is not Rin Tin Tin. This bitch is racist. Rin Tin Tin, come on. I sit at a plain metal table and he brings in my things. Killing them with kindness may be the best avenue to make it out alive. Thank you, officer. Hello, David. I'm Lieutenant Jack. Don't worry, kid. You're not in any trouble. Well, technically just a little. He holds out a hand. I mean, it's a hand-like, but not a hand. Come on, don't worry so much. We aren't gonna hurt you. We're the good guys, you know? He points at the badge. Trust. I trust in him. If they were going to hurt me, it would have already happened. We keep this place safe. You understand, don't you? Reluctantly, I shake his hand. It's like meeting Bigfoot for the first time and shaking his paw. Now that we got our introductions out of the way, we can get to business. So, David, I'm going to ask you a couple easy questions to test you. In his hands is a clipboard, and it appears to be a set of questions for him to follow. It's more like a script, but he is not really paying too much attention to it. Alright, sir. So, you're human? Tell the truth. Yes. Do you intend to do any harm and blah 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 to the society? I am not a threat. What? No, no. The dog man sips upright and has a smile. I guess I aced that question. Maybe they're truly scared of me more than I am of them. Why, though? So, how did you end up on the road? Well, you see... I explain my whole trip in detail, and then build up to them finding me. Wow. He looks at the mirror and then back. So, is that your vehicle? If it is, can we have it? Bitch, that's a Lamborghini. That shit is expensive. I ain't giving you that shit. Well, yes, it's my car, but... Look, I just want to see my family again, so you can take anything you want, okay? Just don't hurt me. You can have it since it's broken anyways. Sweet loot. This goes a long way to proving that you're on our side. Thank you so much. I am not a threat, I promise. I think I'm just in the wrong place. A very wrong place. Wait, do you have any mechanics here that could fix it? If so, can I get my car fixed? I think it just needs gas, maybe? Then I could go home? I have a feeling me going home may be out of the question for the time being, but I have rights, damn it. I did nothing wrong. Do you honestly think you can go home? Why not? I have a life, you know? People will wonder where I am. I have a job and things to do. I didn't do anything wrong. I promise I am not a threat to whatever this place is. I just would like to go home. It can't happen now. I had a feeling that things weren't as straightforward as I had hoped. There has to be a way to get out of here, though. Can't happen? Well then, what am I supposed to do? Be held against my will? I don't think I did anything wrong, you know. I didn't ask to be here either. I don't mean to sound mean, sorry. It's just all so much, please understand. Don't worry, David. I understand how you're feeling. We really do mean the best for you, and we got your back. It's just what? Things are never so easy to break to someone new, especially to a human after all. Hey, and I ain't talking about Daft Punk. Human. Let me stop. He flips the paper on the clipboard to check the other side for any other writing. There is nothing. But you going home or leaving is impossible. If you try, you may die. Die? This is something I'm trying to avoid. So what do? Why am I talking with a dog man? What just happened to me? This can't be real. Yeah, it is dangerous out there. Usually the outsiders that come here are dangerous. We're sent to kill the dangerous ones, but it's not unheard of for outsiders to be nice, like yourself. If you're nice, you get relocated. Relocated? Yes. It's rare for a human, but you know, historically humans have been important citizens of Blackgate. It's why when we saw you, you weren't killed. And I think you can really make a life here and live happily. What? Isn't that a little much? I mean, please understand that this is all quite confusing and really difficult to process. David, I know where you're coming from. I can understand how crazy this all must be. But if you do stay here with us, I promise nothing bad will happen to you. I'm trying to look out for the town, which now includes you, if you believe me or not. The phone rings and Jack quickly picks it up. I hear the muffled talking of someone on the other line, and all Jack does is grin, nod, and finally says, "Affirmative." He looks up and smiles wide. "So, that's good news. It's been determined you're not a threat to us. You should feel relieved there." "Woohoo, yeah, so relieved. But to make sure you're not sitting here forever, it's time to do some paperwork and have you relocated. Don't worry, kid, it's not the end of the world. Well, technically just very close to it. I know, it's probably really weird for you to find yourself here looking at things you'd not otherwise have seen. Culture shock is a big concern when we do things like this." Culture shock, huh? This is much more than just simple culture shock. It's okay to be freaking out too. It's common the first couple months of being here, but you get used to the weird things and scary things from your perspective, of course. Oh my, what the fuck is going on? Just know that we only intend the best for you and to make Blackgate a safe haven. Follow me around the station and we'll talk for a bit, and then we'll have you a place to stay and a job to do. This is breaking several labor laws and a host of human rights issues. Ha, human rights. Sometimes my humor keeps me going. You see, we have all sorts of creatures and beings here. Although I've heard the few humans that have been here have helped us quite a lot, which is why we're so happy to have you on board with us. These creatures, beings, and others, they are here not by choice, I'm guessing. No, not by choice. I get up and Jack takes the cuffs off my wrists. Freedom, I guess. It's the small victories. I follow Jack as we walk through the dimly lit hallways and head back to near the entrance of the station and off to where most of the officers are. It's like Men in Black had a baby with a noir movie. I see some creatures and other beasts ranging in size, shape, and color. We are led to a rather demonic-looking being with horns and devious eyes. What the fuck is that? That shit is nasty. What is that? Lieutenant Jack pulls a chair to the other side of the desk. "Hey, Vec, got some time for some relocation processing?" With a devilish grin, he nods and pulls out paperwork and a pen from his desk. "I always have time for processing and placing. Sit, please. I am unsure how to deal with a paper-pushing demon, but I guess that's just a natural here. So I sit and I'm handed back my backpack and my belongings. So, now let's see where we can put you and what you're good at."